welcome back. Today is part 3 of my So Jaded palette series. So today's 3 looks, if you have, back it up. If you missed part 1 and 2, I'm going to link those down below. Make sure you check those out. I am going through all 12 birthstones and doing a look inspired off of them. Inspired on them? Inspired by them using the ColourPop So Jaded palette. So today is July, August, and September. So today's looks are going to be inspired by Ruby, Peridot, and Sapphire. So very colorful day. Last video had a little bit more subdued colors, but today is all color and I'm excited for it. I just finished filming this one, the first one. I filmed the first one last, if that makes sense. So anyways, we're gonna dive into it. If you haven't seen the So Jaded palette yet, here it is in all of its glory. I love this palette so much. So far, all of the shades have performed very well. The Sapphire I had to work with, but it's a blue. Of course you had to work with it, but it did perform and it did its job. So let's go ahead and jump into the looks. We're gonna start off with July's, right? July, I always forget which month is which. July's Ruby. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so this is the first look you're gonna see, but this is the last one I'm filming. It's time for Ruby, which is July, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So here's our inspiration for this eye look, and there is a ruby shade in the palette, so I'll obviously be using that. And I'm gonna try and make it different than the garnet. So that was Ruby. Garnet seems to be a little bit deeper, so the Ruby look needs to be a little bit brighter. All right, so let's dive into this. So Ruby is right here, Garnet's right here. So they're very similar. One's matte, one's shimmer. But let's see what we can come up with. This might look weird with the rose gold hair, the red eyes, but it is what it is. So for this look, I'm gonna start with this one. For my transition, this is You're a Gem. It's a little more warm of a transition, so, okay. So I'm gonna build this up, kind of how I start every look with my transition. This is the boring part, that's okay. Kind of necessary. This is not necessary, but it makes it easier. All right, so for Ruby, should I just put red all over? Woo! I'm gonna take this flat shader brush into Ruby. And I'm gonna pack that on the outer corner and we'll go from there. I don't really know what I want to do with this look yet. Ooh. Wow, that works. All right, I see ya. We're just gonna blend this forward because that was some color payoff there. This lip is going to clash. I know it is. I'll probably take it off. I was just playing with makeup and that's what was on my face. Wow. It's amazing the difference between the performance of Ruby and Sapphire. One's a metallic, one's a matte. I do understand that, but a bit more on the outer half. Okay, I'm gonna go back into You're a Gem, which is the transition shade I use, and just add a little bit of that into the crease. Okay, I'm gonna do the same on the other eye and then we'll see what's gonna go next. I'm gonna go ahead and take Ruby on my finger and see if that does anything different for this. Just on this outer corner. I think it intensifies it a little bit more. That red. I think I'm gonna use this to deepen it because I don't want to like deepen it too much, so I'll just use this shade. That's okay. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you have one eye that always blends better? Because I do. I don't know if it's because I'm right-handed. My right eye works better. Sometimes there's patches on this eye that just the pigment won't stick. I'm taking a clean brush to blend out that edge because I don't want to keep getting red further and further up. So I want to put something on the inner corner to brighten it up. And I'm trying to decide if I want to just pull ruby through and then put diamond all over, or I can put moonstone or rose quartz or smoky quartz. I haven't used sunstone. Ooh, okay. And there's sunstone. That one would probably work. All right, this eye, that doesn't have a mirror. This eye is driving me crazy. I'm gonna take sunstone and put that on this flat shader. Put this on the inner portion of the lid and blend it up into that red. That goes really well with it, actually. It's not a color I would typically wear. Of course, red's not really a color I would typically wear. Just not my color, but those look decent together. All right, and then I'm going back into ruby, kind of blending those together, meshing it nice and smoothly. So on my lower lash line, I'm going to take your gem. Definitely some fallout from that red. Okay. And then I'm going to take a ruby on that liner brush as well. Put it just on the outer half. And then sunstone to mimic the top on the inner half. So there's already some there because it fell a little bit, but then I'm gonna take moonstone and see how that looks in the inner corner. If it's bright enough. I don't want like a super bright inner corner, so this one might be, here, I'll use my finger. Yeah, that works. I would typically use pearl, but moonstone's a little more subdued. And I'm gonna take that on the brow bone as well. Right, so there are the eyes. I love this shade so much, I'm gonna use it again. I'm gonna take Diamond, the Super Shock Shadow. I know Kathleen said that this is an amazing shadow, but it really is. I just wanna put it on top of everything. It gives a nice little sparkle without being too insane. It just makes it shine. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Physicians Formula Eye Booster, like I always do. I also want to do some on my waterline, so I'm going to take Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen in black. Okay, so I've put that in the waterline, and I'm going to take my smudger brush and kind of smudge this along the lash line as well. Kind of smoothing that out, smoking it out a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to load the lashes up with some mascara. And we need to find a lip that goes with this. So I'm actually going to use a different mascara today. This is the Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara. I've been considering doing a video on Essence mascaras. Let me know in the comments if you're interested. Originally, I wanted to compare all of them and find the best ones, but they make like 20 mascaras and that's just not possible in one video. But maybe over time. But I was thinking about comparing the 4 Lash Princess mascaras and maybe ranking those and seeing, you know, which one I like the best. I'm going to line my lips real quick with the L'Oreal Color Riche Matte in 110. All right, and to lighten that up, I'm gonna take the Bite Beauty lipstick in Meringue. I really like this lipstick. I'm gonna take the NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. Let's zoom out and see how this looks. All right, guys, so here is Ruby. What do you guys think? I don't normally wear red, so something different for me. I don't hate it. I think I like it better than I do the Sapphire, which you're about to see. after Peridot. Oh, Peridot is so pretty. Anyways, let's keep this party moving and let's hop into Peridot. Alright guys, so it is time for the August tutorial, and August birthstone is Peridot. So this one's going to be a very bright lime kind of green look. First of all, I want to apologize. My skin, I've never had this much acne. I've never really had acne until now, but like it's just all broken out everywhere. So sorry about that. I don't know what to do about it. It's driving me crazy. But no. Anyways, let's get into August birthstone Peridot. The shade named Peridot in this palette is right here. Again, very bright, light green. All right, so we are gonna start with Royal Jewels right here. This acne is driving me crazy. I have been to the dermatologist once and I'm on an antibiotic cream, but it's not working. So I go back October 3rd. Hopefully it can help get rid of all this because it's just getting worse. Like I've never seen this many little bumps all over. Like it's insane. I don't know what's causing it. I'm thinking about like completely scaling back my skincare to just maybe CeraVe wash and moisturizer and stopping everything else, because I don't know if something is causing this or if it's just hormonal acne. I don't know. Okay, so there's a good base down. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Jaded next. It is a little bit deeper transition, slightly green brown. So I'm going to build this color up on the outer corner, and then I'll bring it into the crease a little bit. To make this a little bit even crazier, because this is gonna be a crazy look. We're just gonna have to go with that because it's Peridot, okay? So I'm gonna take Citrine, the yellow shade, and I want to take this very, very lightly. I don't want a ton of yellow, but I do want to add a little bit of that yellow pop to make that green. Just, anyways, so I'm gonna take a little bit of that yellow and I'm going to lightly brush it through the crease and blend that up towards the brow bone. Just want a little bit of that yellow. To blend out that top edge of Citrine, I'm gonna take my Precious, this one right here, just to blend out from the brow bone and that edge of Citrine. I think it is time to go in with Peridot and see what that looks like. I take Peridot on my finger. Okay. And then I'm gonna take the same brush. I've been using this brush the whole time. And I'm going to blend out the edge, green into the crease. I like it. I know it's kind of crazy, but I like it. I'm gonna just continue on with this brush. I'm gonna see if I can do everything with this brush because that's just how I'm feeling today. Okay, so I'm gonna take Jade right here and I'm gonna put that on the outer corners. And I'm just gonna place Jade on this outer corner, and I want to try and keep it low and not go too much into the crease with this shade. I like this Jade shade. Jade shade. I'm in an interesting mood today, guys. I don't know why. I don't normally wear these colors, but oh, I'm liking it. Making me want to watch Star Trek. I don't know why, but now I want to watch Star Trek. Okay, so I'm done with the upper part. I really like it. So we're gonna go on the lower lash line, and I'm gonna start with Jaded, the same brush. Again, this is a round, fluffy brush, but all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pinch it like this and go on the lower lash line. Hard to do and be in frame. All right, and then I'm gonna go into Jade Lincoln. Pinch it and not pinch Lincoln, but you know, the brush. Guys, this palette is just my favorite. Everything I've done with it, I have loved. Every single look I've done. All right, almost done with the eyeshadow. I'm just gonna take Pearl and throw that in the inner corner. I'm just gonna use my finger and go right there with Pearl. And then again with Pearl, just right on the brow bone. All right, I'm gonna take, as always, the Physicians Formula Eye Booster in Ultra Black. Curl the lashes and mascara. I'm gonna take the Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen, and I'm just gonna put this on my waterline real quick. Oh, that just made it like pop a little bit more. All right, and for lips, let's see. This is a Tarte, I think it's called a butter lipstick in Naughty Nude. All right guys, so here's the finished August / Peridot look. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Definitely not something everyone would wear, but that's a fun, but that's the fun thing about doing all the different birthstones is it forces me to use shades that I wouldn't normally use, or also in ways that I wouldn't. Because I use this Peridot shade in the emerald look, but I never would have just put it all over like this. I really actually like it. Here is Peridot. All right guys, so now it is time for the Sapphire look. And here is the color inspiration. It is a gorgeous blue. Dana wants me to do blue all over the lid, and we will see how that goes. I am going to church in 30 minutes, so we'll see. I don't know how well that's gonna go. Let's go ahead and jump into this look. So to start Sapphire, I need a very good transition. So I'm gonna go in with Royal Jewels and build up that crease. I'm hoping that this blue shade performs well and blends well, because if not, I'm either gonna look like a clown going to church or I'm gonna be late. Don't even have clothes picked out yet, guys. 30 minutes, that is cutting it close. At least Lincoln's already dressed. Okay, I wanna go ahead and go into that Sapphire shade, and I wanna see how this blends. So here is the Sapphire and the palette. We're gonna go slowly and build that outer corner and see how that goes, and then we'll go from there. Got a little bit of the Sapphire color, and I'm going to see how this goes. I'm so nervous, guys. Blues are so hard to work with. I think I am gonna pull this. I think I am gonna pull it all the way across. So let's continue to build. Hopefully I don't get any weird looks at church. I'm gonna have pink hair and deep blue eyeshadow. I am just blending out that blue into the crease. Lincoln, don't hit it. No Dior bottle for you. No, sir. Okay, so the goal right now is to get a nice blend of the edge of that blue, and then I'll go in and deepen up the lid because it's not completely covered right now, but right now I'm focusing on blending out that edge. So I have a fairly blended edge, so now I'm gonna take Sapphire on a flat shader and pack this on the lid. Okay, so there's blue. And then I'm gonna work on blending that out some more. I really hate working with blue. Not my favorite. This one's not horrible, but I'm taking a little bit of that brown transition shade to go on top of this. I'm gonna finish one eye and see how it looks before I continued both eyes, because holy cow, this is intense. On the other side of that flat shader, I'm gonna take Smoky Quartz, this color right here, Smoky Quartz, and I'm gonna put it in the center of the lid. I'm gonna take some stay spray, wet that, and let's see how this looks on top. In the center. This is too dark for me, guys. Oh, I don't like it. All right, and then I'm gonna go back into Sapphire. For outer corner, we've lost some of that blue. So I'm gonna go on the lower lash line with Royal Jewels, the brown shade we used. Put that on the inner corner. And on the brow bone. All right, I'm gonna put some eyeliner on. All right, I'm gonna put some mascara on, and I'm gonna get Daniel's opinion and then go from there, because let's go see what he thinks. Okay, Daniel liked it, so now I just need to make the other eye match. So I'm gonna speed through this part because I have 18 minutes before I need to be out the door. So I'm gonna finish up this eye, wrap this up, and then I gotta find clothes. Panicking. I can't get it even. ColourPop lip liner in Oh Snap. Alright guys, sorry this one is not perfect. Here is Sapphire. So, for those of you who may have noticed, I forgot to put mascara on this eye. Yeah, I went to church like that. So, let's redo the end clip. I just got back from church and ate some lunch, so this has been on for a few hours. All right, so now here is the finished Sapphire look. Alright guys, so those were my 3 looks for this video. So far I have done a total of 9 looks with this palette, and I've even done some off camera as well. This has so much potential in here. You can do so much with this. So by the time I'm done with this series, I will have 12 looks with this palette, and in that last video, which will be next week, I will put all 12 side by side so you can see all 12 looks. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed today's look. Sapphire was a little bit of a ride. As you saw, it was a crazy morning for me, but that's okay. It happens, it's life. I'm not a makeup artist, just a normal person playing with makeup. If you have a favorite look from this video, let me know in the comments which one it is. My favorite is Peridot. I don't know what it was about it. Anyways, if you've seen all 3 parts, let me know what is your favorite look out of all 9 that I've done so far. I would have a hard time picking right now, but I really enjoyed Pearl. It's a very wearable everyday look, and it was beautiful. So, all right guys, stay tuned for next week. Next week we have the last 3 months. What colors are we doing? So October we have Opal. I'm so excited for Opal because, ooh, 2 of these looks will have pressed glitters in them. But Opal is this pressed glitter in here, and I'm telling you, that is gonna be so pretty. I do want to say these are not necessarily recommended for the eyes. They're not eye safe, but I am going to use them, and we're gonna hope that I don't get any glitter in my eye. But anyways, so we have Opal, Yellow Topaz for November, which the topaz shade is also a pressed glitter. December, it says, is blue topaz. It's tanzanite, zircon, and turquoise. Turquoise. We can go with turquoise. There's a turquoise in here. Let's do that. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see future videos, hit that subscribe button down below. And I will see you guys next time. Stay gorgeous. Bye. Why am I saying so much? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this, please give it a quit looking at the monitor. It was upside down. Oh, it's been a day. I have 10 minutes. I have 10 minutes and I'm not dressed. And I'm adding more blue eyeshadow. What is wrong with me? How bad is it? Is it pretty bad? Oh, please don't tell me. Lincoln, I said no. Ow. Okay, does anybody else have a hard time doing their upper waterline? I can't do it. I never do this because I just poke myself in the eye. Lincoln, you're so cute. You look tired. Okay, to make this look, you work on my eyebrows, but I don't want to. It looks fine when I look in the mirror and then I look at the monitor and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that. You know what I mean? Well, you may not know what I mean, but I know what I mean. For editing, Ashley, I'm wearing the Hello Happy Foundation. Other face products are from the Edit 4 palette, duh. Unibrow and Laura Geller powder. Make sure there's not lipstick on my teeth.